right, crew, what is going on? We are back. I apologize for the hiatus, but it was a holiday weekend and I was letting loose a little bit, so by the time you're seeing this, hopefully won't miss too much. But you know, I had the boys in town, went on a little bit of a bender, I guess you could say, and you know, we're getting back to it. So the gym and the posting frequency got messed up a little bit, but I promise we will get back on track, back in the swing of things. And the good news is too, we're coming off a pretty good week. We increased the weight on everything and also increased the reps or stayed the same, so really happy with that. You'll see in the deadlift video. Fact of the matter, today we're looking at Wednesday, so that is overhead and incline. I'm gonna do an abbreviated week, so just to give you guys a little insider Hollywood look. We did the deadlifts Saturday, you know, programmed rest day Sunday, and the plan was to bench Monday with Keegan again. The boys didn't end up all getting out until closer to like 5 p.m. And just with the lack of sleep and going out and staying up late, you know, we just didn't have it in us. So we missed Monday's lift. And to be quite honest with you, I was still feeling the effects yesterday. So didn't get to the gym yesterday either. Not ideal, but just wasn't feeling up to it. Wasn't feeling 100%. And to have to go in and hit heavy back squats when you're not on it and back to normal, it's just not going to go well. And didn't do it. So I'm gonna do an abbreviated 4 lift week today. I will and every day, so 4 out of the 5 days there's a max out in AMRAP for a main mover. Tuesdays normally squat, Wednesdays normally overhead, Thursday is dead, and bench is Friday. Friday is bench, however you want to say it. So Monday is normally just a bit of a higher volume on the flat bench, so I'm deciding to cut that this week so I can still hit all of my maximal reps for the main movers. So I'll be able to utilize those for the next week, and hopefully it won't set us back too much. So I will just I'll replace Monday's lift with today's, so we'll start on Wednesday's lift, which just so happens to be the overhead and the incline. Tomorrow I'll do squat. Friday I will do bench, and Saturday I will do deadlifts. Take a rest day Sunday, and then Monday it is back to normal, hopefully. No issues there that I can see. For overhead today, we're looking at 205 for as many as possible. I'm feeling pretty strong in the overhead. It's actually funny today, working up to 205 on the overhead, and then we're doing all of our work on the incline at 205. So pretty close there, and it's been moving well. So we'll see with the bit of a weekend hiatus if that will have any impact on the training today. But I think I'm back to normal, back to a good level here. Probably still a little dehydrated, but it is what it is. So I'll get back onto the daily posting grind. I know for you avid followers, you avid subscribers, really been missing the content, but hopefully it just gave you a chance to catch up on where we've already been so far and go from there. So I will check in with you guys after. All right, what's going on, guys? Just finished up at the gym. Not sure if you can hear that in the background. Had a bit of a flat tire. I've got a portable air pump, and especially with the rainy weather, needed to be done. So I'm just sitting outside of the gym waiting for that to pump up. So I figured perfect time to talk to my people. Overall, really good lift. People are talking. I mean, week after week, numbers and reps going up. Either I'm a sandbagging son of a bitch, or putting my ass on a routine and having numbers to shoot for is just the way to go. So overhead, we worked up to 205 for the AMRAP. I got 5 reps at 205, and was really pleased with that. The 5th rep was definitely a bit of a grind, a little bit of a lean back, but nothing drastic. I mean, I don't have the spinal mobility for that anyway to really get too much of an arch going. So 205 for 5. I was really pleased with that. Back down the ladder, 195, 185, 170, all of those for 3, and then 160, 150, 140, all for 5. I did start to feel a little bit of tenderness in the shoulder and had a bit of a shooting pain into the left forearm. I do really think it all stems from the lat. So I think when I get home and also just carrying forward, I need to put some effort into some lat, not recovery, I guess, but stretching mobility and really digging in there and getting it, kind of greasing the wheels a little bit in there, because it kind of radiates up to my neck and down into the forearm. So that's not ideal, but again, not super painful, just a little bit of a tweak, and cause for concern. Not too much cause for concern, just something to want to be aware of, get on top of. Then moved over to Incline. We had to end up doing Smith. The Incline was taken, and the guy on there was putting up 3 wheels for 5 to 8 reps. So honestly, that's all yours, Chief. I mean, it was pretty impressive. One of the bigger guys I've seen, not just in terms of stacked, but I mean, he was probably 6'6" and just built like a brick shithouse. So the Incline was all his, and it's all right. We did Smith. I put 2 wheels in a 10. I feel like most Smith machines say they're about 25 pounds, so threw on the extra 10. Oh, I'm an idiot. We're only supposed to do 205. I saw the guy putting up 3 wheels, and I was like, well, I gotta at least put up 225. Not that I think he cared, but it just had me juiced up to actually put on some heavier weight. So I had 2 plates and a 10 on each side, whatever that equates to in Smith. I mean, Smith, granted, is lighter, so honestly, it probably wasn't too far off. We were able to get all of them, but it was definitely a struggle. So it was probably pretty good. Maybe I could have left the 10s off, and it is what it is. Went over, did pull-ups 5x5, not bad. Then lat pull downs 150 for 5x15. Again, the left lat was definitely feeling it, so there was a lot of forced reps there towards the end, but we were able to push through. And then my row machine that I like to use was taken, so I popped on a different one. It didn't feel too bad, honestly. This one was more chest supported, which is something different for me, but something that I didn't mind, honestly. It's a good change of pace. And even though I got the 205 for 5, was definitely feeling a little gassed just because, of the weekend and being a little bit out of rhythm. And also going at a different time during the day. I don't know if I mentioned it in the first video, but we didn't end up leaving the house until about 1 p.m. I still got up this morning early at like 5-ish, but instead of getting up and going to the gym, I had a lot of, catch up to do with the short week, having the holiday weekend, and missing a few meetings. So had a bunch of meetings lined up today, and just needed to get caught up on stuff. But my last meeting ended at 12, was able to get in some lunch, and then head to the gym. So we're wrapping up. It's shade after 3 right now, so that played a role into probably feeling a little bit more tired, that midday slump, but this helped me push through it, I guess you could say. After rows, what we hit? Lateral raises, did those seated with the 30 pounders, 3x12. Those felt pretty good. And then seated dumbbell curls, of course. Did the first set with 40s, and we've been sitting at those 40s, or no, I did the first set with 45s. We've been sitting at that 40-45 range for a little bit, so I decided to push it, go for the 50s, got 2 sets of 10 there, and it felt pretty good. So that's it for today. Not really anything too crazy. Again, happy with the shoulder press. But back in rhythm, get back on the horse. Tomorrow we've got squats, hopefully day by day, just, you know, feeling a little bit more active, feeling a little bit more with it, and get back to the normal scheduled programming 5 in the morning tomorrow, and go from there. But I will try my best to get these videos up and out. I'll see. I was reviewing the post lift video with Keegs, and that one looks like it actually came out okay. So try to get that out to you guys, and we'll go from there.